Oh, yes. Yes.
Hey guys, welcome to Podcast vs Player episode 59. I'm Cal, and as always, I'm joined by a man who was challenged to a game of Mortal Kombat 10 by some snotty teenager at the weekend. So we quickly roundhoused him and finished him off with a killer combo in under 30 seconds. Cheeky little fucker didn't even get the chance to turn the PlayStation on. It's only Dan.
Hello.
You child beater-upper.
That's true. I am just a faceless voice on the internet.
The NSPCC are always listening to our podcasts, just waiting to just finally put you away.
That's fine. So's the FBI, the NSA, MI6. It's all fine.
Would you like some news before you turn in prison?
Yeah, go on.
Gears of War HD Remaster coming to Xbox One.
What?
Would you believe it? The original,
another remaster. Callum,
no,
you must jest.
I swear this is not a joke. I know there haven't been many remasters this new generation.
This last week, yeah.
Yeah, today. But the original Gears of War is in the process of being remastered for release on Xbox One from a report from Polygon. Always truthful Polygon. Epic Games' 2006 third-person shooter is being improved with an enhanced visual upgrade, cutscenes, the latter of which are in the works at Visual Effects Studio Plastic Wax, and blah blah blah. Everything's pretty much just standard affair, if I'm honest. And I don't really care.
Well, no one really cared about the Halo one, apart from, the sort of die-hard fans.
To be honest, they did a really good job.
Gears of War fans.
They did a lot of it. They did a lot of it. They did a lot of good work on the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
This one seems unnecessary. At least Halo spanned back a lot further.
Well, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before in the fact that Xbox One doesn't have any kind of new real ideas. Certainly not to the same degree as the Wii U, the PC, everything else but, really. But, I did mention that obviously Halo, Gears of War, these were big sort of Microsoft titles when they came out because they were new, they were interesting, and they kind of, defined things really. Whenever you think sort of third-person cover-based shooter, if you've got any sense, first thing you should really go to is Gears of War. No, you don't. Fucking Alpha Protocol, get out of here. You think Gears of War?
I guess so, but at the same time, nobody thinks about Crash Bandicoot anymore.
That's not exactly a third-person cover-based shooter, though, is
but
it?
I mean, like, something that was really good on a certain console, however many generations ago, doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be brought onto this generation. When they're pushing back stuff like Quantum Break, which is actually new and innovative. Yeah,
maybe they're just still trying to recover costs from the Microsoft Minecraft Mojang buyout.
I guess so.
So try and flog what you already know will sell, remaster it, pop it back out again, and then they can start focusing back on new stuff.
I guess, but PlayStation's got a God of War remaster. I think there'll be an Uncharted trilogy remaster. So it's they don't seem to be going anywhere, Dan. Although I will buy the shit out of that Uncharted remaster.
Yeah, that's the thing. That it's always very dangerous to try something new. But if you know that a formula works, you can rehash it as many times as you want to. Look at, the Saw films, the Fast and Furious films, all popular music. It's basically just rehashed and redone versions of things that people know other people will buy.
Call of Duty.
So, well, exactly. It's a safe thing to do because you know that people will buy it because they go, well, you made this one, I like that one, I'll buy this one. It's why they put on film posters and things like that, on film trailers, they say, from the producer of, from the director of, from the catering of. They put that on there and they know that, I like this guy's work on some completely different film that had other people in it. But ignoring that, this one guy made the film what it was, so I'll go and watch it because this one guy did it. It's like saying I like the acting of one person, therefore everything that person will be in will be brilliant. That's bullshit. That never works.
That's not how it works.
No, unfortunately not. No, but it's just, like I say, it's just an easy way of just getting more money.
I will say, off that from what you were saying, new Call of Duty, the new Black Ops. Did you happen to see the trailer?
This is something I want to talk about later on, so we'll bring that up later on. There's that, and there's a couple of other things I want to talk about as well. So continue with the news, good sir.
Garry's mod creator has responded to Steam's paid mods program. Have you been aware of this?
I have, yes.
Steam are now implementing a system for you to buy mods instead of downloading them for free. The guy behind the guy behind Garry's mod, Garry Newman. Do you know what his response to this is?
Oh right, okay. I don't know. Did he just go, no, fuck you?
No, he's essentially said he's told people to find a way to pirate them instead.
Wow, fantastic.
He quote. He said, "There's a lot of craziness about paid mods. A lot of people who don't know how they feel. It's probably no big surprise that I'm all for it. I sold a mod once, and everyone was angry that it was happening until it happened, and then they got much better product than they would have gotten when it was released for free. Then they seemed to calm down a bit. It has given me a career for 10 years. It's bought me 2 houses, a bunch of cars. It's created a company that has hired 30 plus people. However, he says that people should not be forced into buying mods. That's his real... I don't know what the word you'd say for it, because he's not totally against it, but he's not all for it. Because you could download the original Garry's mod for free before it went as a paid system. But it went as a paid system so he could hire more people to work on it to make it better. I agree with him on that sense.
Yeah, mainly for the fact that I again, this is something we've touched on very briefly on previous podcasts before. The beauty of games like Garry's Mod and Minecraft and Space Engineers, Medieval Engineers, is because it's because of just how many options there are when it comes to mods. So personally, I'm all for you make a game, you sell that game, people buy it, but additional content comes free courtesy of other people who play it.
Yeah.
That I'm fully behind. I think that's a great system because at the end of the day, some of these modders, not all of them, some of them are just people who've just got time to kill and who are very good at this sort of thing. Yeah. And they go on and they make it. And do you know what? They make it brilliantly. Because they haven't got deadlines to stick to. You know, they haven't got 1,000 other people putting their opinion in. They just say, I think this is a good idea, I'm going to make it, it'll take me 6 months, but when I do, it'll be free. And other people can go, do you know what, that's really good.
Oh, GoldenEye Source, there's like 6 people working on that.
Yeah.
6 people. That's retarded. It's amazing. Anyway, Newman does go on to say, find a way to pirate them. That's what we all did when we were kids with no money. Valve's job is to make it more convenient for you to not pirate stuff.
Yeah, there is. I really don't like DLC. That's. I'll put this sort of into context. Really, I bought Shadow of Mordor over the weekend. It was on Steam sale, so it's like 15 quid or no,
16.
14 I think it was. Sorry.
Oh.
No, that was just for the game on its own. So I thought, I've always wanted to get it. You obviously said it was very good, so I thought I'll give it a go. And it was like 14 quid. And then there was the premium edition, which came with the season pass, and that was 16. And I just thought, well, there's probably going to be more DLC as well as what's already come out. That's nothing, you know. I'm already going to spend 14. What's 16? It's okay. And then, played it, and quite a lot of the DLC were runes, which are like sort of like weapon upgrades. And personally, if I'd have bought the game at full price at 40 quid, 45 quid, whatever it was, and then they said I had to buy the season pass separately for 8 quid, 10, 12, whatever it is, and all I got out of it were weapon upgrades, I'd be fucking fuming.
Yeah.
I would absolutely hit the roof. That's just not fair. But if things like that, if there were just small stupid things like that, which at the end of the day it doesn't affect the game, it doesn't affect the story or how it looks or anything like that, it's just something to help with a percentage increase in doing something else.
Yeah,
that's something that you can get for free. Come on, I mean, honestly, how much programming is it going to take? How much time is it going to consume to make something that gives you a slight damage boost when attacking certain types of people?
Though, is it already in the game? but people can't unlock it unless they pay. Because
those ones I don't know. I'd assume they're separate. You know, they're exclusive only if you get a season pass, rather than you can eventually just find them, which would be very annoying.
Like, is it already in the game's code, and then it just becomes available if you have the season pass?
I don't know, but I'd like to think that it's not.
Yeah,
so you'd only be able to get them.
I'd be pretty pissed off with that. Someone just modded it and then said, oh, look what we found. And then all the DLC's already in it.
Yeah, so I'd much rather buy a game. If Garry's mod was only released, at 30 quid, say, but all the content was all made by other people and it was all free, then you think, well, it depends on how much I'm going to get out of it. You know, it's like Space Engineers. Obviously, we got Space Engineers for like 14 quid, maybe, something at most. Yeah, but like all the mod stuff that comes with it are all made by people or teams of people who will work together and just say, we want to, use what the guys have given us and make something better, make our own personal mark on it. And I think that is brilliant, because that's just going to, you end up with a library of a million billion mods, and you can just go, I just want a different colour to these, or it's a slightly different style, that'll suit what I'm thinking of.
There's a lot of ins and outs to it. I mean, like stuff like Garry's mod. I got it on a Steam sale for like £1.49 or something. And after having it I've had it for quite a long time. It's like one of the first games I actually brought on Steam. I mean, we've played a lot of games and whatnot. And I probably would pay £30 for it after having it and playing it and learning how it works.
Just for the sheer amount of content.
Yeah, but that's happened. I mean, a fair few years worth of game time. If I'd have bought it for £30 when I did, I don't think I'd like it as much.
Really?
Yeah, I think I would have been massively disappointed from the start. And I think this wasn't worth it, and I probably won't play it again. But because I got it for next to nothing, it didn't seem so bad. And then
the thing is that
better.
Yeah, like the point of the mods is to give more options to people who are going to play it. If you got Minecraft and they said, can you imagine that? Minecraft, you pay 20 quid, 40 quid for Minecraft, and then all the additional mods and skins and textures and sounds and everything else you have to pay for.
Like they have on the Xbox and PlayStation.
Like they have on the Xbox, yeah. And how well was that received?
It was still one of the most biggest selling games of last year.
Yes, do you know why that is?
Kids who haven't got PCs.
Exactly, and because parents say, I'll get you Minecraft and stuff, you like your videos, you've got it on your phone or whatever, blah blah blah. And maybe they're just not aware of the fact that if they got it for a laptop or a PC, then they wouldn't have to pay for any additional content ever.
I was in Game, which, if any of you don't know, if you live in America or something, that's like our equivalent of like GameStop or something. And I was buying a Disney Infinity figure for my nephew.
Wait a minute, that's 10 minutes, and we've talked about
actually,
DC.
No, I wasn't. I'm a big stinking liar. I actually bought him a Lego game, and he'd already got it, so I got it swapped for a Disney Infinity figure. Anyway, and there was a kid in there, and she really wanted a Wii U. And her mum, and I'm assuming her mum's partner or her mum's friend or something. Well, there was two women, and she said she really wanted a Wii U. It was a birthday or some shit. I didn't really listen that much. And her mum was saying, you can have a Wii U. There's Mario and Mario Kart and stuff like that. She says, but if you get an Xbox One, you can play Minecraft. And I think Minecraft's better than Mario, and I actually think the Xbox is better than the Wii U. And you got loads more games to choose from. And this little girl, she's like, I really want to play Mario. And she's like, just proper forcing her into getting this Xbox. And it's like, let her have a fucking Wii U. If she doesn't want to play Minecraft, let her buy a Wii U. Or if she wants to play Minecraft, buy her a fucking PC.
Yeah.
And it really annoyed me. Speaking of Wii U, my Wii U's just decided to sound off a notification. Shut up, Wii U. Idiot. Anyway, yeah, it really annoyed me. I know it's not really that big of a deal, but it's like, if a kid wants something and they're allowed to get it because it's a birthday or whatever, just let them have what they want. If you're offering
Or
to
maybe
buy
she
it,
wanted to play Minecraft.
well, buy it, get it yourself then. But if she doesn't want it, don't force her into it. I'd be furious if I wanted one and I was like, I'm gonna go get it with you. And then like my dad or whatever is just like, no you don't, you want one of these. Well, no, if I wanted one of them I'd have fucking asked for one. Dick. And then I'd have fucking round asked him.
For sure.
Anyway, that's it for the news. Or is it done? No, it's not.
I don't know.
I have saved the best for last for you.
Oh,
This is
go on.
Dan's news. It's not, it's mine.
Okay, everyone stop lifting. Lifting?
Lifting.
Stop, put those weights down.
We have a lot of people listening to this show in the gym.
Yeah.
I wish I was as fucking muscly as Caleb there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Are you ready, Dan?
Hit me.
Have you got an original? Have you got an imaginary
erection? What?
drum roll in your head?
No.
Oh, it's alright, I'll edit one in. Right, Dan.
Okay.
There's some gameplay reveal coming next week. 3 words.
Wait. Okay, now I'm having to sort of quite prepare myself. Wait. I know what it is. I know what you're gonna say.
I was gonna like mix all the words up, so you had to put them all in a row, like in order.
Can I have a guess?
You can have a guess.
Star Wars Battlefront.
No, that's also 2 words, not 3 words. Although
Star
technically-
Wars Battlefront.
Oh yeah, it is 3 words. What a knob! It's also actually not 3
Well.
words. It's 2 words and a number. So I'm going to mix them up anyway. Cause 3
Max
just.
Payne 4. Oh, Just Cause 3.
Yeah. How did you solve my riddle then?
Oh wow.
Although developer Avalanche Studios has talked somewhat extensively about the upcoming open world game Just Cause 3 and released some CG trailers, the studio is yet to reveal any gameplay. Until now, next week. The official Just Cause Twitter account on Friday posted a teaser video that concludes by saying the gameplay reveal trailer for Just Cause 3 will be released next Tuesday on April the 28th. The video doesn't really give you a lot. It's just Rico shown flying over a field of sunflowers in a wingsuit. A helicopter shown and then crashes and explodes. Just nothing really. So that's coming out next week, Dan. Tuesday.
I'm really looking forward to that.
I know you are. That's why I got it for you, Dan. I got this
Right.
news just for you.
Thanks very much.
This is like This Is Your Life, but nowhere near as awesome. During PAX East last month, Just Cause 3 game director Roland Lesterian explained that Avalanche didn't want to show any gameplay until it was sure what fans would see would blow them away. So apparently this is going to blow us away, Dan.
I'm hoping it is, because they've got a lot to compete with
They
this month.
I was actually going to pick up Just Cause 2 at the week as well.
You should do. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
Get
I
it for the
think
PC, you idiot.
That's what it was on Steam. It was like £4.
Wait a minute, didn't I already buy you that?
No.
Oh. I think I thought about it. And it was on offer at
It's the thought
some
that
point.
counts.
Oh really? Do you want me to share with everyone else what I've bought you? Is that what you want me to do?
You may as well tell everyone else. It's most days really. Like
Pretty much, yeah. Whenever I get bored at work. Yeah.
You just get a text. You're going to be in the morning. Why? You got a package coming. Oh, for fuck's sake.
But no, I was going to pick this up mainly for the fact that we could play the multiplayer mod, which is just
that's what I was
bonkers.
thinking of buying it.
Yeah.
I shall have a look into it. However, just to round it off, Just Cause 3 launches this holiday for Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC. PC is the one we really care about.
Of course.
Although, depending on what the specs are, I might have to get a PS4. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
It's going to be online. It has to be online.
And there's a good chance it will be.
It's got to be. You know, people went bonkers for the multiplayer PC mod. So I don't see why they wouldn't.
They've got GTA to compete with now.
That's true.
I mean, the online's still going really strong on the console, so it's just going to go fucking ballistic on PC.
Yeah.
Also, just to quickly run off the news, have you seen the 4K videos for GTA?
I don't think so. No, I've seen the PC videos, but
it looks amazing. It just jaw-droppingly good. My PC would just die instantly.
Mine probably would as well, to be honest.
That's what I was actually saying this the other day. My friend asked if I was going to get it, and I was like, A, I've already got it twice, so I ain't going to get it for PC. B, the PC ain't going to run it. And I said, I actually don't think Dan's PC is going to run it as it is. Like at Ultra, at least.
No, not until I get my new card. No.
It's going to be a fucking bit of a resource hog. That's it for the news though, Dan. We're going to leave it there, because we're going to move on to what is probably one of the biggest stories of the week.
Okay.
Jared Leto, the Joker.
Ah, yes, the Joker reveal.
If you didn't know, the first official image of Jared Leto as the Clown Prince of Crime has been revealed. Green-haired, pale-skinned, heavily tattooed, and boasting a grin that's maybe intended to inspire nightmares. We've finally seen Leto's Joker. I'm not a fan.
No, me either.
I will say though, it is not an actual official reveal. I actually did some digging into this, and what I think it was yesterday we were talking about it, where I said I think the tattoos are purely a homage to the Killing Joke cover.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
I don't know. Either way, he kind of looks more like a New 52 Joker rather than classic Joker, if you want to put it like that.
The tattoos are too on the nose for it to be considered like an actual look. I don't think the Joker in any form, whether it's comic, cartoon, film, whatever, I don't think he would tattoo himself with like the Joker smile and ha 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 and like a little J on his face and damaged, and so I don't think any of that.
No, Harley probably would.
Maybe Harley, that'd fit Harley. I'd be quite down with that, to be fair. That'd be quite cool. But not Joker.
No, he looks more like a Marilyn Manson group.
He looks Marilyn Manson with green hair. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Facially and stuff, I'm still not by Batman. So girls.
No.
You know, it's kind of, I can see where they're going, but it's too gangstery.
Yeah, it looks more like a pop culture Batman. Joker, sorry, rather than...
It's like somebody who's part of his crew.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody who's trying to model themselves after him, but not exactly.
Yeah. And that, I'm not having that.
No.
Joker's not just like a bottom level thug.
No, either, you know, they did it right with the Dark Knight, but if they don't want to stick with the Dark Knight looking Joker and they want to go to something more, you know, traditional, then why not Arkham Asylum Joker? That would be a much better looking one.
As he is, if you just like replace the fucking girls with normal teeth and that, stick him in a suit, he's not a bad looking. It's not a bad looking version of the Arkham Asylum version.
You put him in a suit and that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, and make his face a bit more blemished.
Yeah, I was excited for the Suicide Squad film, but if this is their initial opening, see,
I still am.
I don't know, because I mean, like when they announced that they were doing Star Wars, the first picture that we saw was, I think it was the picture of the Falcon, wasn't it? The Millennium Falcon.
I believe
it was the inside of that, like on the chessboard, something like that. When they said they were doing Batman vs Superman, the first picture we got was of the Batmobile thing. And you see that, and you go, "Oh my god, that looks fucking brilliant!" That's the first picture you're showing about this. That's amazing. And yet, with this, that's the first picture we've seen, and I just think that looks awesome.
It just seems to be that it is just very weird that it was like on like the 70 5th anniversary or something like that for DC, and it was I don't know. I can't take it as 100%. Nowhere does it say this is the official. This is what he's going to look like in the film. They've just said this is Leto with green hair and makeup. That's all they've said. And then like the actual tweet is happy birthday Mr. J. And then hashtag all the anniversary bollocks.
Well, maybe if they're doing something, I don't know, maybe kind of like a test. Say, how do people feel about him looking like this? And people go, no. Give him the suit, give him the green hair, give him the stupid face, but don't try anything new and up to date. We don't want it. Then they say,
there's no need.
Yeah, exactly. There's no need for it. It's not a bad look. Obviously, they updated it slightly with Heath Ledger and the Dark Knight Joker, and that was fantastic.
Well, that was to bring it more in line with real life rather than making it modern. It wasn't necessarily a different take on him. He just, I don't want to say he wasn't dressed as snappy, but he was always in a very like a fitted suit and whatnot.
Yeah.
And this seemed to be just something that was he's just fucking put together. And there's no reason to change the formula for the Joker. Act it however you want to make it your own. Don't copy Jack Nicholson, don't copy Heath Ledger, but you've got to get the look right. If you don't look like Joker, no one's going to believe you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's how I see it anyway. You made an interesting point yesterday about Harley Quinn dressing a lot more like the Arkham Asylum version.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with that. I don't really want to see her dressed up as she is like in the cartoons and the comic.
Yeah, that's sort of with the like jester hat on and like the ponytails. I'm more than happy with a hair in like enormous pigtails.
Yeah,
like on the top of her head. So obviously keep that look, and then just put her in loads of white and red, sort of shirts or dresses or corsets or whatever. That works fine. All she needs to do is, I don't think to get.
She'll have the mallet.
Oh, definitely, yeah. That's you've got to. I mean, even if it is just a reference, she's just carrying it.
She stood there with it.
Yeah, exactly. Or like,
awesome.
Before she gets captured, say, and then put into prison, she's like robbing a jewellery store or something, just smashing stuff up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I'd be down with that. But with Joker, obviously the look is very important. Harley, I think only her sort of mental state is really.
You could have Harley dressed up in fucking pinstripe suit, as long as she's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Out of her head, kind of mental. Yeah, that's all you need. Because I mean, Joker, although he sort of switches between being a psychopath to being, quite caring, and then being, incredibly angry. Yeah, but I mean, he's got a more sort of defined emotional state at various points, whereas she seems to just be hyperactive dits all the time. Yeah. So I'd like to see what they're going to do with the other squad members.
Yeah.
I think you're right in what you said yesterday in the fact that the only one that people, as in people by I mean the mainstream people, who won't know who these people are, unless obviously they played the Arkham Asylum games or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're the only ones that you can sell to the general public and say, "You've got a new film. Here's the Joker. You remember the Joker, right? From the Dark Knight, right? Remember the Joker? Yeah. Here's our Joker. That's your leading. You've got to do the Joker." But I just think the look that they've got of him, if they're going to stick with that, is not good.
I'm going to call it and say this is not the final look.
Do you think it's going to be similar then?
I imagine it's going to be not necessarily different, as in he's probably still going to have short hair, maybe not as much makeup, maybe very more similar to the Dark Knight Returns Joker, where it was immaculate white, little bit of red lipstick.
Yeah.
Because he was a lot older. And, well, when you first actually see him, he's in the mental hospital and he's got no makeup on.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it might go a lot more down that route rather than smudged lipstick and just general fucking messy makeup that Heath Ledger had.
Yeah.
I think the tattoos are going to be gone. I don't think they're going to be in it at all. I think the grilled teeth might stay, but I hope they don't. But I think it's just the tattoos. If the teeth, I could get on board with the teeth if I have to.
I don't know.
The tattoos have got to go.
I can't. Do you know what this is? Right, this is in my head. The way I see it is that they gave a picture of the Joker from, say, something like Dark Knight Returns or The Killing Joke or something like that. They gave a picture of a Joker to someone like a rapper and just said,
yeah,
can you just mock up a design for, a modern, streetwise Joker?
Make him like a street thug.
Yeah, and that's what they've come out with, and it looks fucking awful.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, the tattoos are actually done really well. They look quite realistic.
But why would they do that, though? That's just so stupid.
Like I say, like the picture itself is an apps. They already did one where Jared Leto holding the camera. He's not in makeup at all. It's literally just Jared Leto. That was a reference from another comic. This one is an outright take from The Killing Joke, and the only difference being he's not in a suit. The face he's pulling is exactly the same. And then all the stuff that's tattooed on his body is written on a wall behind him. That's what makes me think it's not the official look. It's just their take on this picture.
That as well. And I mean, when do you ever see the Joker with his shirt off?
Exactly. That's another good point, actually.
So if
he might have had tattoos all along.
But if he's just like a sort of a, for lack of a better comparison, a Twilight Joker, and it's about how good he looks, and I'm not even going to finish that sentence because just the thought of it is annoying me.
No. Don't go there.
No.
I honestly think it's just a homage. They've updated to a modern street audience.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is going to be the final look. And I also don't think it is, because I think they would have teased more of him before they did it. Because they literally did. This is Jared Leto. This is Jared Leto with white hair. This is Jared Leto with green hair. This is Jared Leto holding a camera. Here's the Joker. There's no teasing at all. Because all the other teasers was just Jared Leto. Alright, he had green hair on one of them, but you could barely see him.
It's interesting though that the character of the Joker would be that's what they'd be more willing to focus on rather than the actor of Will Smith.
See, that's another thing. I think they would have shown everyone before the Joker. Joker's the one everyone wants to see.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, this is not a Joker film. He might not even be in it for a lot of it.
True, but you don't go to a festival and then they show the headliner first.
Exactly. That's exactly my point.
Because then when it gets down to is Killer Croc, is it, or King Shark, or
I think it's King Shark.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you wouldn't stay around for 3 hours to see King Shark at the end. You get the Joker out the way, you get Deadshot out the way, maybe Harley Quinn if people think she's fit, and then that's it. Everyone else pretty much gives up.
Yeah. But if you start off with King Shark, literally work all the way up, probably top 3. Number 3 would be Will Smith, then Harley, and then Joker last.
Yeah.
That's how I'd have done it, and I think that's how they will do it.
Yeah.
I think this is literally a reference, like a homage. And then we'll see the official Joker.
All I can do is hope that you're right.
I've got a good feeling about it. Or I have just lied to myself that much since I've seen this picture that I've just believed it. And
maybe.
And I'm just going to slowly cry in a corner if I'm wrong.
We will remain optimistic. Let's just leave it at that.
Then again, everyone kicked off about Ledger. Although, to be fair, the first picture for Ledger's Joker was amazing.
Well, that was an actual proper movie store, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. But it just looked fucking scary as fuck.
Yeah.
This doesn't.
I might have to go and watch The Dark Knight Rises now.
I wouldn't. He's not in it.
Oh yeah, the first one's The Dark Knight.
I wouldn't. He's not in it. It's the second one.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I've got, Dan.
Yes.
Did you have something about Call of Duty
No,
before we go?
don't ever say that. I have trailer news. Trailer news. So this week and possibly the end of last week as well, there have been quite a lot of new trailers shown for games and films. There was a new Fantastic Four trailer in which we get to see some more of the Thing, and I'm sorry, what's his name, Michael Chiklis, who did the Thing in the first two Fantastic Four films. You look nothing like this guy. This guy is full CGI and he looks fucking amazing.
Does look good.
It looks really good. So Fantastic Four.
And see Doctor Doom.
I'm not super excited about Doctor Doom, to be honest.
I think he looks alright as Doom. I don't like the guy who's playing him though.
Yeah.
Must be said. I don't know who he is, but I don't like him.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like Doctor Doom to me.
I don't know. I mean, someone
Get the
made
guy back from Nip-Tuck.
a very good observation of the fact that he just looked like a man who'd had like rubbish bags, like bin liners, melted onto him, which is a pretty good observation, really.
That might be the route they're going down. Make it a bit more believable.
Could be. I mean, if his spacesuit just melted onto him and just sort of turned him, so instead of his skin turning into metal like the first one did, it's just something that sort of fused onto him. That's fine. I can see that. It's Fantastic Four at the end of the day. But obviously now we've got full confirmation in the form of the trailer that it is going to be in the negative zone, or at least what we can assume is the negative zone.
Yeah. And
this does tie in with a lot of other films, the Avengers as well. I don't know if this is something you may have seen or read about, but at the start, you know, when Loki comes through and the whole building gets blown up, or imploded maybe? After the Avengers, where the Tesseract...
the new one?
No, the Avengers, not Age of Ultron, you idiot.
Oh no, that's what I was thinking, he's not in it.
Yeah, Avengers, the first one called the Avengers. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I'm aware of where you're going.
Right, where the building blows up when Loki comes through and the Tesseract forms like a portal wormhole thing.
Yeah.
And then it all collapses. Right. As people have been evacuated out of that S.H.I.E.L.D. facility, there is a sign that says like Special Projects or Special Research Division or something like that. And it's literally just for a split second, but underneath it you see something called Project Pegasus. Which, if I remember correctly, is something to do with Project 49, which is Tony Stark's code name for the negative zone that he has in Civil War, which is used as a prison for superheroes and supervillains who don't agree with Tony Stark and the government's, sort of rules and regulations. Yeah. So, if they are going to the negative zone, it's possibly that they are a part of Project 49 or Project Pegasus or whatever you want to call it, and they are, the research team who actually discover it, and then that technology is then either stolen or bought or handed over to Tony Stark for him to use in Civil War.
And we also might get Mr. Richards in Civil War as well. Then
that's a possibility. Yeah, there's certainly no reason as to why either the Fantastic Four couldn't be mentioned or seen or name dropped.
Oh, I know why, because it's Fox who's doing it. That's why.
Spider-Man,
Sony.
Yeah, they've lent their rights out to stop Fox from doing the same thing.
Money.
This could be a big bridge gap for everyone who's got all these different licenses to come together.
I want them to, but I don't think they're gonna. They might do Fantastic Four, but they're not gonna do like X-Men and that.
Well, if they're putting Colossus into Deadpool,
Fox is making Deadpool.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought Marvel started.
Fox own all the rights to X-Men, and Deadpool first featured in X-Men, so it makes him an X-Men character.
Oh. I was not aware of that.
I'd be more than happy for Fox to just sell everything back to Marvel and Disney the way it's going.
I think so. I don't think Fox have got the best run when it comes to making their own movies, whereas Marvel films are obviously, even now, especially with Disney's backing, are making incredible leaps and bounds, and every one they're making is better than the last one that they did.
Last three, top of my head: Cap 2, Big Area 6, Ultron, all amazing.
Yeah.
I can't say the same about Fox.
No, exactly. The Amazing Spider-Man films were fine, but they weren't great.
No. So Sony's lost it. I'm hoping Sony will just sell Spider-Man back to Disney. I really do.
If they can get Spider-Man in more big, sort of group pictures with the Avengers or with X-Men, then they might be able to sort of introduce him back in as an interesting character rather than the sort of mopey, whiny bitch that he's sort of shown as at the moment. But anyway, so Fantastic Four trailer came out. That was really good. There was also a new Jurassic World trailer which came out as well, which is also looking pretty good. Certainly a vast improvement on The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
Especially with Chris Pratt. I think he's just... I've got a full-on man crush for Chris Pratt at the moment. He's just super funny. Yeah, I absolutely love him.
He's cool and all, but he's no Hugh Jackman.
No, he's better than.
No way.
Yeah, definitely.
No way, Jose.
Yes, Jose.
You watch that dirty mouth.
But yeah, so Jurassic World, looking forward to that as well. There's going to be some crazy dinosaur CGI stuff in there. Looking forward to it. For games, there's been a trailer.
Whoa, Dan.
What?
Have you not seen the new Bond trailer?
I saw one that was out a few weeks ago.
There was one. It was about a week ago. The newest one.
Maybe. I've seen the car. I know that much.
Yeah, the car's in it. Might be that one.
Yeah. Well, thanks for interrupting the news. Thanks
right.
for
No,
that.
I thought you'd have brought it up, Dan.
Well, if it had been new, I would have done.
Obviously, you're not a big Bond fan.
Yeah, of course. Goldeneye. What was that? No, but there are going to be some more film-related trailers and stuff coming out in obviously the same vein as Star Wars and stuff like that. Obviously, I think Star Wars goes without mention. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we can talk about that another time. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we've got shit just in coming up for the big guns.
Exactly. Yeah. Game trailers, however, there is a trailer for the Mad Max game. Which is going to be either at the same time or just after the Mad Max film. And it looks pretty good.
I'll be honest, Dan. I went to see Ultron on last Friday, and there's a new Mad Max trailer, like for the film.
Yep.
And I was not looking forward to it at all. I really am now.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I've never seen any of the Mad Max films, so but someone at work said the exact same thing to me. Shut up. But when I saw the new Mad Max film trailer, I was just like, it looks fine. There's a lot of sand. I don't know what else, anything else would refer to back in the original one. So as a new film that's coming out, not particularly interested in it. When I saw the game one, however, I was just like, it's a pretty big game. There's a lot of possibility there for sort of roaming about and blowing stuff up and scavenging. So mixed together sort of
basically what Rage should have been.
Well, yeah, Rage with sort of Tomb Raider scrap collecting to big driving games like The Crew and stuff. Huge maps to drive about in. So that one, really quite looking forward to. That one is going to be cross-platform as well, so that'll be on everything.
That's the only thing that worries me.
What?
It's cross-platform.
Why?
I think it's on like PS3 and Xbox 360.
No, I've only seen the release platform. I don't know if this is true or not, but I think it was on the Wikipedia page or something. I only saw it for Xbox One, PS4 and PC.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I was only looking to see if it was on PC, because the trailer I watched was I think from either the PlayStation Store or something that someone had uploaded. So it had like the PlayStation intro at the start.
Yeah.
So I was just checking to make sure it's just on PC.
Originally, Sony's E3 stage. Originally, it was never an exclusive, but they showed it like Xbox showed like Battlefield.
Sure.
Does look really good though.
It does. I'd be more. At the moment, I'm more interested in playing the game than I am watching the new film. So that one is going to be coming out soon. So we'll talk about that closer to the time. There is also a brand new trailer for Rainbow Six Siege.
Ooh.
A game which I'm super excited about, which is playing on, sort of the world's special forces. So there's the SAS, the Spetsnaz, FBI, all these sort of like big military or government bodies that, just sort of kind of in that kind of payday way, that they've got to assault precisely, and they've got to use all these gadgets and technology and stuff, and they've got to communicate and everything. I think it's going to be a brilliant multiplayer first-person shooter. I think when you get 2 or 3 people on and you're starting to, siege houses and buildings and stuff like that, and I think it's just going to be super tense, and everyone's got to do exactly what they're supposed to, otherwise the whole thing will fuck up. So really looking forward to that. It looks brilliant as well. Looks really dark, really close quarters, brilliant. And there was, honestly, more so than Battlefield Hardline, and also the new Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which is the next one I was going to talk about anyway. It's
AKA Deus Ex, Human Revolution.
Those robots, right? Those 4-legged robots, the exact same ones from Human Revolution. Yeah, I thought the exact same thing.
Did you actually happen to see what they tweeted out? What Square Enix tweeted out after the reveal?
No.
It was like, Jensen's in the back if you want a drink, something like that. It's literally,
love it.
If you just swap the logos out, I just thought it was a fucking Deus Ex game.
Yeah, the thing is though, it's supposed to be Black Ops 3. It just looks like Advanced Warfare 2, to be honest with you. Yeah. There's still the jetpacks, there's still the high jumping, there's still drones and gadgets and stuff like that. If they'd have gone back and done something like the original Black Ops, which was, although I wasn't particularly a fan of the game, I thought its story elements were pretty good, sort of these people working behind the scenes through major, real-time historical events.
Yeah. And,
working with JFK and all that sort of stuff. I thought those were really interesting. So instead of going back and doing something like that, maybe working in the Cuban Missile Crisis or something like that, trying to take out Castro, which I think was maybe an element of one of them, like where you take out a double. Go back and do that sort of thing. That's interesting. Take away all your stupid over-the-top bullshit and just go back to that. That's fine. But now they've just gone, no, we don't need to worry about story and stuff. Oh, rockets, and now you can remote control drones while jumping through the air and bomb stuff. And shut up. No one does it. No military works like this. It's outrageous.
If you're listening, who makes fucking Call of Duty nowadays?
This one is going to be Treyarch.
If you're listening, Treyarch, eat a fucking dick.
Eat a plate of dicks.
Eat a big plate of dicks. Guzzle them down with some testicle fucking sundaes, and just make an original game.
Just go back to your roots, for fuck's sake. This is why people bought Call of Duty in the first place. It was a good World War II shooter.
This is why nobody bought Titanfall. Stop changing it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Honestly, I was so pissed off.
Yeah.
They've ripped one of the best games ever.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm really angry now, Dan.
Good. Well, another thing that will cheer you up, no doubt, is the fact that at the end of the trailer, if you watched it all the way to the end, there were zombies trying to get through some barricaded thing, which obviously means that Call of Duty Zombies will return in Black Ops 3. What a fucking shocker!
Awesome. Do you have to pay for it this time like you did on Modern Warfare? Advanced Warfare, sorry.
Probably. If people bought it before, you can damn fucking bet they will do again.
That same game you had for free last time,
and then
pay for it now. Also
in Modern Warfare, and then what was the one? The Black Ops. There was one in that as well. Black Ops 2. Not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure there was. So basically, it's just the same rehashed zombies game all over again. Hooray!
Slightly better graphics.
Slight.
Yeah.
I didn't even see any graphics that made me go, "Ooh, that looks good." Like in the same way that when I watched the Mad Max trailer, I just thought like the weather effects, like there was like a lightning sandstorm, and this guy's just pounding through it, and I was just like, "Fuck me, that looks amazing." That genuinely looks like when you are just driving about for food and all that sort of stuff, like eating out of dead bodies. Brilliant, love that. That's scavenging. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
and then you turn around and there is a sandstorm heading at you, you will completely shit your pants. Because if you weren't prepared for it, oh god, I've got to get back, oh god, and you've got to panic about it. That is interesting. That is a good show.
I really hope this is not just a movie tie-in game.
Well, this is the thing. I was talking to someone at work about this, because he sent me the link to the PlayStation 1 I think I watched. And I said, if this is a movie license game, this has got the potential to be the best movie license game. Because it doesn't look like a movie license game.
No.
It doesn't look like it's A to B and interact with people from the film. It looks like it's a whole open world, Fallout kind of style game.
It's been in production since the reveal of the PS4.
Yeah.
It's quite a long time. Most movie license games is the film's going to be out next week, so we need a game.
Yeah.
Shit.
Just copy and paste from this one and this one. Put our skins on it.
Who do we know that can copy and paste things? Give Tyrock a call. Fucking arses.
Yeah. But that was all the new trailers that were out.
You haven't watched the new Deus Ex trailer, have you? Because you haven't finished Human Revolution.
Yes, mainly for the fact that I don't want to give away any story points. But I saw the original one.
Phenomenal.
Hooray.
It's amazing. That's been a really good trailer I've seen.
Yeah.
That's it though this week. What is coming up on the channel?
Callum, I've got some bad news.
What is this bad news you speak of?
Do you remember Space Engineers?
I do.
Okay. Remember when
how we were ready to film?
Yeah. Remember when it broke?
Yeah.
Because it wasn't broke. It was deleted because my computer broke. But this time the game's broke. So for some reason my entire save game has become corrupted. So I can join it, but I can't move. And you can't even join it at all.
I cannot join it at all.
Which means that everything that we've done, all the work that I'd put in, is gone again. So
there'll be no Space Engineers.
No Space Engineers. So I will be restarting that, and fucking hopefully soon I can try and I'll try and hash something together. But hopefully planets and atmospheres and stuff like that will be introduced soon. So I'm going to have to check and see what the release date of the patch is going to be. For the updates rather than the patch, sorry.
We also need to start doing separate save files for this game.
Absolutely not. No, it just doesn't make any sense for this sort of thing. Don't be ridiculous. Don't ever talk to me again. So that one's going out the window. Minecraft I haven't bothered with because I was focused so much on fucking Space Engineers, which I cannot play now. I've been playing Mordor, but you haven't got that online for the PC.
I've got it on the old Xbone.
Yep.
However, we have we haven't. We've actually ignored them this week, but we've been speaking to the guys from GoldenEye Source who watched the last video, and they tweeted us because we had a question that we asked them in the video.
Yep.
And they tweeted us and they told us how to make a PvP game mode.
Yes.
So we shall have a GoldenEye Source video that is that we've made.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Hopefully, if it works and we don't kill ourselves in the process.
Probably not.
There'll be some more Everything or Nothing, just to keep on the Bond theme.
Yep.
We have a super special shit just in. It is actually a little bit late. We actually planned to get it done in a week, but we are being busy. I have a new puppy. That was today though, so that doesn't really.
No, that's not an excuse.
That doesn't make up for the fact we didn't do a video. What else? We have a Can You Believe It? We'll show the recording of that this week. And anything else we can lay our grubby little hands on.
Yeah.
Also, I saw Ultron is amazing. Danny's seeing it tomorrow.
Yes, I am.
So we'll probably have something Ultron related.
Maybe we'll just do a one-off.
Yeah.
Quick chat about it kind of thing.
Just have a quick bash out.
Yeah, maybe.
You might see, if you follow us on Twitter, you'll see some little pictures, like posters we've been doing. If you like them, tweet them to your friends.
Because they won't understand what the hell you're talking about.
But then they'll see the website and then they'll go look and go, oh wow, they're amazing, here's some money.
Yeah, I think the possibility of that is pretty slim.
Yeah. I forgot to send them out, to be honest. And I made them, so
Yeah, you did.
you know,
They look pretty cool though, so be sure to go and check them out.
yeah, at least look at them. You know, I get an erection every time you look at them.
That's really appropriate. Thanks.
It's also impossible. It doesn't work.
Well, your penis doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
Oh, what? I don't know why I'm so good.
Yeah. Oh man.
Not
I have to
again.
rely on mine now.
Oh, please, no one relies on mine.
You had a date for 9 hours the other day.
Oh yeah, I did. But my penis wasn't involved in that, so it's fine.
He
I'm
left it
assuming she's not going to listen to this, so I can say whatever I want to.
I love you. Don't ever leave me. Anyway, we're going.
Yeah, go on.
Bye.
Oh yes.